And action. Sorry, I just literally spat right in the mic.
Do it again.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. We are back with
At Home with the Thomas Bros.
Now, this is a very special moment. So we're going to let the listeners know, right? I'm going to be a little bit honest, right? To launch this podcast, we had to get ahead. We had to film some episodes to get ahead.
Yeah.
So the last few episodes have been going out, haven't been as live as we would have liked them to be.
Basically, we're dead.
Right?
Yeah.
So we weren't even that fully happy with them because we literally, around episode 3 and 4, those were like the last episodes we did. We pushed them forward, right?
Yeah.
And that was kind of the sweet spot where we felt, you know what? Because honestly, guys, if you listen to this podcast, it took me weeks to get into these boys' heads. Well, maybe more so Ryan's head, that you can say what you want and do what you want on this podcast.
Scott's taking all the credit for this podcast doing well, isn't it?
I just really appreciate you letting us come on your podcast.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for having us.
Learn as you go.
No, wait a second. After every episode, and you actually, remember?
All right.
Remember the kickoff we had
You
with
don't need to point at me.
Do you remember the kickoff we had with Adam in the kitchen where Adam was like, I just feel like this podcast is shit. Like not enough is going on. Yeah. And I had to literally.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
did.
say that.
You went. I went. Boys, people just like to listen to us as we are. You, after every episode, need to take this out, and now you boys are like, let's get in and let's film, because basically you realise you can be bastards and get away with it.
Whoa. Basically been backed into a corner.
Yeah.
So listen, we want to see more unfiltered Ryan. I'm going, okay.
To the point where Ryan used to listen to every podcast. Now he's just like, I trust you guys.
It's
No,
mad.
recently I've gone, I think Caroline might not be happy with that one.
Oh, yeah. It was the dressing up one.
Yeah.
It didn't go down too well, I'll be honest.
We had any arguments?
How ironic that basically you two are now able to be your true selves.
It's nice. It's a nice feeling, actually.
And you know what? I should create a brand around that, you know, like a movement of like encouraging people to be their true selves.
Is that where you were leading to then?
So if you want to follow me at trueself
my-
collective on Instagram. But anyway.
I knew there was something else in it. I knew it.
No. Honestly, though, for me, though, like, honestly, to see you boys embracing that side of you, like, because I get it, because you've been from this world of ITV, media training and everything else. So to see you, like, really enjoying yourselves, it is special for me, especially you, right? Like, it's, like, good to see you just, like, literally evil cackling the whole way through every episode.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting to know the real Ryan.
No, I don't think so, mate. All right, play up to the cameras.
Wait, to be fair, that was a good point. Can I ask you, what did Caroline say about you dressing up, like, did she kick off?
She says that she wants to listen to every podcast now before it goes out.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get a little bit carried away with myself.
You do.
And tell people what I shouldn't necessarily be telling them.
Yeah.
But again, I was
about
like,
his sex life.
but then I was like, well, Scott told me to be my true, authentic self. So I was just like,
I know,
spilling,
I bet I'm getting
spilling the tea.
absolutely bollocks by everything.
Yeah, you're not going down well in our house, Scott.
I got told off as well. Apparently, I was a little bit inappropriate towards Lucy. To be fair, I watched every episode back, and I'm always like going, "Lucy's fit," and I thought, and then someone said like, "Scott's a bit like inappropriate." I was like, "You don't understand the dynamics."
Wait, but is there something going on though?
No, I wish there was. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Right, listen, let's get back to business. So we start off every episode with a rant of the week, and Ryan, you've got something you like.
I
on
mean,
your
it's
mind.
very mundane, but I feel like...
Sorry, that
people-
word, Ryan. I've never heard you use that word in your life.
Mundane.
Mundane.
I don't think
Is
you said
that
it right.
mundane? I like that. What does that mean,
No,
mundane?
no, it's
No
not Mon-
idea, but it
it's not
sounded
even-
good.
It's mundane,
It's
isn't
Monday.
No, it's not Monday. It's Wednesday.
It's Friday.
It's
Oh,
Friday.
is it? Yeah.
It's Friday. But this podcast comes out on a Wednesday.
See what I did there?
Yeah, nice little advert there.
Well, I just feel like these topic conversations, everyone can relate to in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
So, if you go for a meal,
Yeah.
it's impressive when they come over, the waiter, without a pen and paper. And I'm going, are you not going to write my order down? Or says, no, I can remember it all.
Yeah.
And, you know, I like a few starters.
Yeah.
I like a few little extras. And then I throw it in the mix. And then I go, are you sure you're going to remember this? And they go, yeah. So she came back to me and she went, what was this that you asked for? And I was like, see?
Yeah.
Just bring a pen and paper.
No, but
There's nothing fancy about it.
In their defense, though, for a normal family, they'd probably be able to remember the order. However, we know this, right? Every time we go out with Ryan,
Oh my god.
he will order everything on the menu. You might as well say we'll just have everything on the menu.
No, I'll just have all the starters and not have a main.
Is that? Oh yeah,
That's
you
what we
like
do,
to
yeah.
do that. You like to. You
Yeah,
like a
it's
little
always
bit
a
of
tapas. Yes.
He orders 10 dishes. No wonder the poor girl was probably
Well,
traumatized.
yeah, he started.
Yeah.
He started off, and then all of a sudden she's just started sweating,
Yeah.
going, "Oh my god, this guy's a fat bastard."
They just miss things off my order. I'm like, just bring the pen and paper, save yourself a job.
Yeah.
There's nothing fancy about, remembering
You
it all
didn't-
in your head.
You didn't tell her off, did you?
No, I never would do that. Maybe once.
All right, I've got to get something off my chest, right? And this is weird. So a few months ago, on this very podcast, I was talking about the film The Beach, yeah?
Yeah.
And being in Thailand, right?
Yeah.
And how that film had some massive impact on me. And I fell in love with a French girl on there. Do you remember?
Yeah.
No word of a lie. I end up, like a few weeks ago, in Thailand. Like the trip got like kind of gifted to me. It wasn't even like I went out there to find it. Basically, someone offered me the opportunity to go. And next minute, I swear to God, I'm on a beach in Thailand talking to a French girl about relationships, about life. Like we had this mad connection. In fact, I had 2 mad connections in Thailand with 2 different girls. And I was just thinking, how have I ended up in Thailand? And I know you guys are all a little bit, I mean, Adam's coming over to this world now about the universe, manifesting stuff.
I knew the universe was going to get a mention.
But come on, like someone explained to me how I was talking about that film so much on this podcast. Next minute, I'm in Thailand, literally walking down a beach talking to a French girl.
Falling in love with a French girl.
Well, I fell in love with someone else.
Oh,
Right.
What? You fell in love?
No, I fell in love.
This is big.
I fell in love in Thailand. It's the maddest experience of my life, right? And I swear to God, this is a true story. I was so I got to this. I went to Thailand. I was with the Thailand Tourism Board.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, they were taking care of the whole trip, and they flew me over there. I was on my own, but there was different creators from all over the world. And was at this event. I was at this party on the first night, and I was speaking to George, who's one of the videographers, and I just said, "Bro, I'm manifesting everything at the minute into my life. I needed a holiday. I get given this holiday to Thailand. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing." And I said, in fact, I'm going to manifest my dream wife, right? And I said, in fact, she's going to walk through that door in 10 minutes. Right?
Stop it.
Lo and behold, in around 10 minutes.
Katie walks in.
No.
sorry. I
You
couldn't
still
resist.
think I'm in love with Katie, don't you?
Are you?
Deep down.
Maybe. No. So this girl walks in, right? And I'm like, there's no one else in this party who's like even remotely my type or anything. She's hot and she's walking around and she's got this presence. And I'm like, she's so like, everyone's like fussing around her and she's so nice. And I'm like, and even George is looking at me and he's not like a spiritual guy. He's like, bro, you're going to have to speak to her now because you've just said it. I went, I know. And I mean, obviously I'm in a different country. And for some reason, I feel a little bit fearless. Like, because it's weird when you're traveling, you feel like you can just get away with more.
Yeah.
So anyway, I walked over to this girl because I had to. I couldn't take my eyes off her. I went, I'm going to have to go and speak to her. So I walked over to her.
And you don't normally do this.
Never.
Do you? Yeah,
I
yeah.
never. You know, we were talking about this in the other
Yeah.
episodes. So I walked over to her and I was really like kind of bold. Yeah. And I went, and I just,
nervous.
and I walked over and I just said, listen, I've just got to ask you, like, what's your name and like where you from? And I started talking. And she looked at me at first, like I had 3 heads. Like it wasn't a good reaction. Like
Yeah.
it was like
Cold.
Yeah, cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was persistent. And I was like, listen, we started talking. Anyway, so I said, oh, what's your Instagram? Because obviously, I said, we'll have to stay in touch over the trip.
Oh,
'Cause
he
what-
did that one, didn't he?
Yeah,
The
just
Instagram.
like-
let him
Right.
know he's got a blue tick and a few followers.
Yeah. So this girl has millions of followers, by the way.
No.
I
More
don't
than
know-
you.
Yeah, more than me. She's got millions of followers. I'm okay, but it's weird. It's like when you're traveling, you're not really asked because you're from. What's beautiful when you're traveling is like you don't really have an agenda because like her million followers were from a different world to mine. It wasn't like
you take everyone at face value. don't
face
you?
value,
Yeah.
right?
Oh no,
So-
did not go over a mill. I'm not talking to him.
In the bank.
No, touchy subject.
So anyway, so I got her Instagram and I walked off and George was like, that didn't go well, did it? I went, no, not really. It was like a bit cold, but I thought I'm still. So I messaged her. I went, listen. I got home and she followed me back. I went, oh, that's a good sign.
Okay, that's a
Right.
positive.
I thought that's a really good sign. And then so I messaged her, listen, I'm really sorry I was so direct, but I was just intrigued by you. Right? Because I had to follow through on this universe thing. I think what's going on.
I like the way this
Yeah.
is going. This is like a proper
So she
love
messaged me
story.
back and she's like, listen, don't worry. I like getting to know new people on these trips and everything else. It's cool. Very just like not getting much back. So anyway, then so then she goes off to one part of Thailand. I go off to another part of Thailand. And then we all come back together at the end for this gala, like where it's like everybody comes together, like suited and booted and whatever else. Anyway, long story short, we all get put on different tables. Like we get given a table number. and I'm on one table and everything else. But the people I was with on my trip, they wanted me next to them. So they moved me off this other table and put me next to them. And honestly, no word of a lie, the girl who I'm with said, Scott, who's that girl that you've been talking to? Because the whole trip I've been telling everyone, I manifested my dream wife and everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I just keep going on about it. Keep saying I'm manifesting it. She went, and anyway, I won't mention her name. Well, she went, is that her name? I went, I think that is her. She went, you better sit here then. Anyway, lo and behold, this girl walks over and she sat next to me out of 500 people. Right? And I got moved there by someone else.
No.
Right, okay.
Yeah?
You know what that is? That's the universe.
Yeah, it's the
That's
universe.
the universe.
Right, and long story short, she comes over and she goes, are you following me? And I'm like,
on Instagram.
no, and I'm like, no, I said, believe it or not, I just got put here. So anyway, we start talking. And when I say to you now, in my whole 36 years of being alive, I have never connected with a girl like that in my life.
What?
Like, we were talking for hours on end. Yeah, like literally to all the group were like, what happened to you, mate? You just disappeared. I know the conversation was so good. Even like to the point where she was saying, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I feel like we've connected.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just told her the story. I went, listen, I said, I manifested you. Like, honestly, like, I'm not bogus. She's on a level.
That's
she's done.
cute.
She's done.
I manifested
That's
you.
cute.
Yeah,
No,
I like that.
I even got George over because she went, oh, is this one of your chat-up lines? I went, no, honestly, I did. So I told her, I got George over. Didn't I say he went, yeah, he did, to be fair. George is proper, like, straight-laced. Like, he's like, yeah. Even he's coming around.
Who's George, by the
He's
way?
like, he's one of the videographers.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we started talking, long story short. And then,
It's not a long story short, mate. It's been going on a while.
I
This.
know. But there's more and more. There's levels and levels.
Oh, we know.
But
Save it for your podcast, Scott, yeah?
It's not a motivational speak, this, mate.
no.
We're just going to go off for a cup of tea. We'll be back in 5
Can we
minutes.
get a word in here? What?
No.
Right, so
it's
cut
good.
long story short.
Right. All right. Okay. Well,
Did you get a foot massage or what?
no. But lo and behold, she's got a boyfriend.
No.
No.
Yeah. So she's got a boyfriend. And by the way, she's not overstepped the mark in any way. We're just talking.
You know every boyfriend listening
Well,
to
she
this.
followed you on Instagram, another boy.
If-
That's overstepping the mark.
No,
If you're a guy at home listening to this and your wife or your girlfriend has been to Thailand recently on a trip, I would be shitting myself right now.
Can we just clarify that? If Lucy went to Thailand on a retreat, a spiritual trip, and then she came back and said, oh, I followed this guy and we were sat with him all night, is that not overstepping the mark?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
100. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It-
100. I
But
get
it's
it.
not like that.
No.
it's just cute.
Yeah.
let me finish the story though. But this girl has done some serious work. She's like, Scott, I'm very in control of myself. I'm very in control of the situation. I am intrigued by you. We've got a good connection. So I'm just enjoying conversation with you. I don't know. But anyway, like it was one of those situations where she was really respectful. Don't get me wrong. If it was my missus, I would have been a bit like, but she was like, you don't understand this woman, mate. She was a force. She was like, I am in control of myself, and I believe in the universe and whatever else. So anyway,
You basically met a female version of yourself.
yeah, but even on another level to me, like she was like when you can tell, you're like, wow, you are, and it made me realize like what I'm looking for. But at the same time, it was mad. Like she went her way, I went my way, and when you just both know, you're going, what was that for? But I think it was sent to me to make me realize what true connection is.
Yeah.
Like I did not need a drink. I did not need to any kind of to be under the influence of anything. I enjoyed her company.
Yeah.
And I could be myself.
Yeah.
She didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
I was just my authentic, true self. And I said to her, you've got millions of followers. You're a big name, big superstar from where you're from. But it means nothing to me. I've got no agenda because I'm just accepting you in this moment. And you're accepting me. And I said, it's beautiful. And that's what I realized is the beauty of traveling is that when you turn up in a foreign country, you are just who you are in that moment.
Yeah.
And I wasn't getting judged on the Scottish Special Times, Scott from Love Island.
Yeah.
We just connected on pure conversation.
Yeah, and also I think what you're looking for as well, like in the UK, especially like the circles that you surround yourself with, you're not necessarily going to find that. Whereas if you like this trip to Thailand and everyone was there for that one specific reason, and you're finding people that are like you.
She'd obviously done a lot of work, and it made me realise that I was looking in the wrong places, and I was fishing in the wrong ponds, and it just made me open up my whole eyes, and I met so many beautiful people over there, and I was like, basically, I need to stop spending time with you two.
That's the moral of the story.
I'll be honest though, if you had that drink, you wouldn't have been just dropping off at the door. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
for sure.
here's a question
It's
for
just
you.
a little bit of a.
Yeah. The fact that she told you
She was drinking.
the fact that she told you that she had a boyfriend, would you have still tried to
Yeah.
do you know where I'm going with it?
Make love.
Would you still have tried to get like
No,
tried to,
I was honestly.
or did that set you back a little bit? Or would you have not have bothered then?
No, the connection was so good. Like in terms of the conversation, it felt like I didn't want anything from that moment.
Yeah.
And if I'm honest, it wasn't even like this sexual attraction. It wasn't like I was like, oh my. It was more like, what's going on here? This is a mental connection. This.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Like, and even I know that she felt it in a different way. So it wasn't really about the sexual things. Like, wow, we just connected on a mad level. It was just beautiful, man. It was beautiful, and the whole trip was just like that. Like, I met so many amazing people. Definitely got to go back to Thailand. But yeah, it made me realise that I've been looking for the
It's
wrong
so
thing.
funny though, because when I was looking at your trip from Thailand, all I could see was you painting little ducks and making lavender for your car, and it was air fresheners. It was a mad one.
It was a mad one.
I was like, what's going on here? This is not the Thailand I used to go to.
Yeah, but the whole point of the trip is they wanted to show off the different like cultural sides of Thailand and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you put me off. No one's going back to Thailand now.
I wanted the Bangkok strip.
Yeah.
All the clubs. I mean, last time
Oh
I
my
went to
God.
Thailand, I went into a club and literally they started whipping me straight away as soon as I walked in.
Oh, well, give me the address for that one.
Mate, it went fully off. Proper going for it as well. Did you ever go to Bangkok? Did you see it?
No,
explore
I
all that?
went to Bangkok, but I didn't see any of that side.
Oh.
But it's mad. You see what you go looking for, don't you? And I think there's definitely a seedy side
Yeah.
of Thailand.
No, I didn't mean
yeah.
that side. Just
Ryan's backtracking
just a bit more,
now.
just a bit more life.
But I know what you're saying about connection because I'm sort of going through the same thing at the minute.
Bloody
Like-
hell, you talk about it.
no, but this is what I mean.
No.
With Caroline, though.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay.
Like, I'm wanting to spend more time with Caroline.
That's a bit weird because you've been out of the country most of the time on your own.
Adam, this isn't a new thing. Do you understand that Caroline says to me, no word of lie? She actually rings me, Scott. She went, I'm like his carer.
Yeah.
She went, when I leave the house, he's ringing me on what time you're going to be back.
Yeah,
I miss you. I need to be with you. And this, I'm like, this sounds so strange.
I was just a little bit taken back. I don't know what it is. Like, I just want, I want more of a connect. I want to do more stuff with her. I think we get so used to being a wife and a husband, a parent, looking after the kids.
No, I think Caroline's more of a home bird, though.
I know she is.
Like,
I know
she likes
is.
her biscuits and a cup of tea, and she's
th-
happy
this
with
is
that.
What, this is what it's all coming down to is the fact, like, I went to see my therapist and I was like, I want to do this with her. I want to do that. I want to, do a high rocks with her. I want to go climb mountains. Like, just stuff.
Imagine Caroline doing high
Well,
rocks.
this is what I'm saying, right? And I just wanted to do more stuff with her. And my therapist turned around to me and went, what does she want? And I was like,
I don't give a fuck.
but it was the first time because I'm going, I want this, I want that, I want this. Whereas, and then she just flipped it and went, what does she want?
I'll tell you what, she wants a hobnob and a cup of tea.
Well, this is what I said. I said, to be honest with you, I think she's got everything that she wants.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, she is very much a home bird. She does love being at home.
yeah.
But for me now, like, I just feel like I'm in a
A
feel
midlife
like
crisis.
a midlife crisis as such, yeah. But I feel like this big weight has been lifted, where I'm just like, I can just see a little bit more clearer now, and I just want to get out there and like find more of a connection. With
Oh my God,
wife.
Adam put a post out on Insta story. Said, I could not believe what I saw, right? Did you put this out, right, on your Instagram? So like, does anybody fancy this Sam Fender concert?
Yeah.
Does it, or I'm looking, no, he
No,
said,
I'm looking
no,
to go, yeah.
No, he goes, I'm looking for some friends, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm at. I'm genuinely thinking about, like, I want to make more friends.
Adam, how many DMs did you get on your Instagram?
Like, a lot. I've got so many more friends now.
He put a
But
post
it's true, though, because, like, Sam Fender,
Wait,
like, I'm
Adam.
a huge Sam Fender fan, and I literally cannot find anyone who's on the same wavelength as me. Like, I told Kaz, it's like, let's go watch Sam Fender. She's just not interested, and I don't want to go to a concert and be having the time of my life, because then I'll be worrying whether the other person is enjoying it or not, blah, blah, blah. So I want someone to be on the same wavelength as me. And
No
I've
one's on your same wavelength. Just go on your own, Adam.
What?
Just go on your own.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Or
Genuinely.
with some random person off Instagram.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
did that last time.
What?
What?
You went...
I went.
Oh my!
Are you
He
joking?
took a random person to a
I
concert.
took a random person to a concert.
Oh my! I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Wait a
it,
second,
it
did
was,
it go
it-
alright?
It was cool, you know.
Yeah.
It was cool. We really got on.
I quite like it.
Adam,
But
when,
weird.
when you get all these DMs from these people saying they want to be your friends, how do you do? Like, what's the filtering process? Like, how do you look at them and go, "Oh, he looks okay," or
I can't believe what I'm hearing here. This isn't a dating app.
I know. But it's a great way to like make new friends. Instagram. It
Really?
Because then you find basically, I feel like I'm looking for.
Adam, you're too open. Do you know what? You know the barber, our barber Kareem.
Yeah.
Do you know what he said about Adam? It's so funny, and I never realized. He went, "Adam's like a giant baby."
Yeah.
He said, like, in terms of like, he's like so open,
Yeah.
with his emotions, like to the point, like, and
And people can take it like
Yeah,
a little
take-
bit like he's a bit odd.
No, it's not even that. It's like it's a beautiful sign to you, but you're almost like a child.
Yeah,
Like he said, you're like a giant baby with you. Like, you know, you're just like, does anyone want to be friends? Do
Yeah. No, I
you know
know.
what I mean? Like,
Please
I
talk to
know.
me.
on Instagram, like,
I know people must think like, who is this guy, man? But I don't know.
it's a
I just-
beautiful trait, Adam. Don't get me wrong. I think it's beautiful, but at the same time, you've got to be careful, bro. Like, because
No, I know. But at the same, I just feel like I'm pain free at the minute, and I just feel again like I'm in a new, like I feel like I've got a new life again now.
yeah,
And
but
I-
Adam, no one can keep up with you though. Because,
but yeah.
because Adam's honestly at the minute. No, and by the way, it's amazing that you're paying free.
Yeah.
But honestly, every single day in our family group chat, right, I'm going to Norway to do a hiking trip.
Yeah.
I'm doing a skydive. Anyone fancy it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, this
like
is a-
I love all this stuff. I want to go. Adam, you're doing it in the space of 4 weeks.
Yeah, imagine living with this. Like Kaz, like, and I see it. I know what I'm doing. I'm very self-aware. I know what I'm doing. And I talked to my therapist about it. I said, sometimes I think my friends are getting a little bit tired of me, like, and especially Kaz, like, I'm quite a lot to deal with. And again, I'm going to go back to the ADHD, because once you've found something, like, I'll just zone in on it and I can't think of anything else but that. But then I'm like, I'm having an amazing experience when doing these things. Like, I went hiking in the Lake District. We went wild camping. I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to jump out of a plane, skydiving. I went and did that. And I think, like, honestly, where it all stemmed from was what?
You're not drinking as much.
No, I'm not drinking as much.
Thank you.
Granted,
So
but-
basically, what's happening here is you're getting self-awareness. You're realizing who you are again,
Yeah.
and you're going back to your inner child, like young Adam,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're going, "Oh my God!" Like, do you know what I mean? That's where self-awareness comes from.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think the pain-free thing's amazing. They've come at the same time.
Yeah, I think it goes hand in hand, definitely 100%. But I just feel like, and like for me, like I don't know if you heard about that footballer who died in the car crash with his brother. Like, that impacted me, and I was like, life is far too short.
Yeah.
You never know when your time is up. And I was like, what are we doing? Let's live life to the full. And for me, I've always wanted to do things necessarily for my career, to make money for other people. Whereas now, I'm just doing shit for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not looking for anything or any validation or any of
Sash,
that.
can we just change these pillows to learn as I go, please?
Hey, this is a deep on this, isn't it?
I said to you, he said to me, "Oh, can we do one deep ep?" I went, "No, Adam, right? It's not
Yeah.
the time and the place." And you just sucker punched us and got it.
No.
Oh my God, yeah, this is in the comedy section.
Yeah. Why don't you start crying? We might get a few more viewers.
So honestly, I love it, Adam, and I think the only thing is like it's just hard to keep up. But by the same token, it's like it's hard to connect with, like, to find people on the same wavelength. That's
Yeah.
what I'm struggling with in a minute. Like I feel like I can't connect with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, but it's
I feel like Adam's been reaching out to you a lot and you've been swerving him.
what
No.
to Adam.
He has. He's been like, "Can we do this together? Can we do that together?" I feel
No,
like
that's what I'm
he's,
doing
he's
a lot.
looking for a bit of attention of his twin, and he's
loo-
not getting it.
I'm looking for friends, Ryan. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for someone to spend some time
Yeah,
with.
but it's intense though.
Yeah.
So like spending time with you two is like spending time with myself. I can't spend time with people like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you
So-
put the start of skydive, like Scott wanted to do, but he has to have all his ducks in a row first. Like, it's all got to be planned. It's got to be go through the PA. It's got to go through all like the system. And then it's all got to be crossed off. It can't just be spare the moment, because that throws him off guard.
Yeah.
Like, everything's got to be thought out. He's got to go to bed at night and work out in his head that he's going to go for skydiving in 6 weeks. It can't be like, we're going on Saturday.
Yeah, you're not.
Like, that's messing with his
Well, it's not
OCD.
one of my biggest fears. So I'm not. You message me on a Friday and goes, "You'll jump out of the plane today." I'm like, bro, like, I need
Yeah.
to. And with Matt Peacock as well. I love Matt Peacock, but I'm not putting my life in his hands.
Yeah, can I just say, if you are thinking about skydiving, though, do it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is the best experience of your life. Like I mean, the only time that I did shit myself is when you're going up into the plane, and it would be like 5,000 feet, 10,000 feet, 15,000 feet, and then people are starting like to jump out of the plane, and my fucking ass was going. But then when you jump out, wow, what a feeling! And then especially when you hit the ground, I was like, what?
Wow.
It was unbelievable.
Well in, bro. Love that.
It was
Love
unbelievable.
Can we move on?
Ryan, how are you feeling emotionally?
Oh, God.
Wait, Ryan, I need to ask you a question.
Go on,
though.
talk to me. Let's lighten this up a little bit.
Because we before every episode, we do a few notes, right?
What's the
of
notes?
things to talk about.
Right.
And honestly, Ryan sent it into the podcast group, and everybody just burst out laughing. It was just so many. Right, Ryan's notes were wearing Lucy's knickers.
Well, can we just talk about that then? Because
Yeah,
why are you
please,
wearing-
tell me.
Wait,
There's a
wait.
very good explanation for this.
I
right?
hope there is, Ryan.
There really is. Okay, so I only have black underpants. Okay, and I was in Ibiza, a little romantic one, me and Lucy. I had these beautiful white linen pants to wear for the night out, and I had no other option. But I only had black underpants to go with them, so they just wouldn't work. I was going to see black underpants underneath my
Why
white,
just go-
nice linen pants.
Go commando.
I tried that, and she said you can see your bits through the pants.
No one's seen that, Ryan.
Honestly, listen, it must have been a very thin cotton. Because I know where you're coming from. And Lucy turned around, she went, well, I've got some nude knickers. And I was like, what? I said, are they thongy? I went, no, they're not thongy. I was like, go on then, let me try them.
What are they, Spanx?
No, they're just nude knickers.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I think Lucy might not be size, but big nude knickers.
Okay, the
Like
comfy
Bridget
ones.
Jones,
Okay,
Bridget
yeah,
Jones.
Yeah.
And because, you know, we can make it work, I tried it on, and you couldn't see what was underneath the white linen pants.
You did not go out in
So
Lucy's
I
knickers.
went out. The only problem was I was having a few little like wedges at times, but apart from that, couple
What
of
was
bit,
it? Did it go up your ass?
just a little bit of rearranging now and again.
See,
I have to go and sort it out.
I don't get that.
Oh
how
my
women wear
God.
thongs. I just feel like it.
No,
would be
this wasn't
so
a thong though. It's just not made for men's bums, especially mine.
What
Right.
What was it like then? What do you mean?
It was.
What
you
was
know,
it like?
It was a little bit
Don't
uncomfortable.
act as though you've
I know,
never
yeah.
worn girls' knickers, Scott.
Have you worn girls' knickers?
no. Only when we were dressing up.
Oh
Come
my-
here, doctor.
Yeah, but I feel like people would be able to tell if you had like white cotton pants. You can see
Listen,
your
that was
arse.
the reason I wore them, because you couldn't tell. And I really
Really?
wanted to wear these white linen pants, but I had to take a sacrifice and be uncomfortable. I had one ball hanging out, basically.
And did you say to Lucy as well something like, do you find me good looking or something?
Yeah, I just
Wait.
Again, you know what it
You
is?
find
Adam?
Scott good looking?
No.
No.
I thought that'd be so weird. Ryan going, do you think Scott's fit?
Yeah.
That
Because he
is
keeps
weird.
talking to you about
Well,
you
you
on
know
the
what
podcast.
we're like, boys? We just look for a bit of validation now and again. And I'd always say to her, oh my God, you're just beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
I just love you so much. And she goes, thanks. I was like,
Nothing in return.
no. I want it reciprocated.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that the
yeah.
word?
Yeah.
And I'm not getting what I want out of it. I'm
Yeah.
not getting that, you know.
Can you imagine Lucy turning around to Ryan going, oh my God, you look so fit today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never happened. But then what she'll do is, this is what she'll do. We're walking down the street, and out of nowhere, she'll start holding my hand. And I'll look at her and go, what are you doing? She went, don't draw attention to it because it makes me feel uncomfortable. I won't do it again.
Yeah, to be fair.
I went, I know, but this is a big deal.
No.
And I went, don't sit. She pulls her hand away and I go, don't stop. Please don't stop. I
Oh
won't
my
say it
God.
again.
Oh, but wait a second.
Wait,
this is,
wait.
no,
Go.
This is a-
this is hilarious.
This is a perfect example of why Lucy cannot show you any affection because he does it every time. Like she'll show him a little bit of something,
Yeah.
and he'll be like, "Oh my God!" And he'll go, "Guys,
I
look,
got-
like, show me."
Guys,
I'll pull people in the restaurant. See? She's holding me hand, everyone.
FaceTiming everyone.
Yeah, or in the car, and she'll just stroke me leg, and I'm like, nah, this is a bit too much. Isn't
We
it?
are very affectionate people.
Yeah.
So when you meet someone like that,
Yeah.
like I don't know if I'd be able to cope.
No, it's a tough
If
one.
Kaz wasn't not affectionate to me, I'd be like, what's going on
No.
here? Like,
The only
I need that.
The only time I get real affection off Lucy is when she's popping spots on my back.
Don't you just hate that though?
No,
Like,
I love it though, because I'm
no-
like, please, can you find me another one?
But
She went, there's nothing there. I went, just keep looking.
Yeah, but they go in for like a cuddle. You think it's all romantic and everything.
Yeah.
And you start like scratching spots on the back. of your back.
Yeah.
Like, get off me.
I'm thinking, here we go.
But
And she
I-
comes over to the back, and I'm like, no, she's going for the spot.
Yeah.
I think me and Ryan are very similar in so many ways, but I feel like you are very different to me and Ryan. like in terms of your like attachment style, even like your money blueprint is very different. And I think it's because basically from the age of 17, Caroline's been his mum, right? So she's nurtured him in a different way. Do you know what I mean? Like,
When you
honestly,
say money blueprint, what do you mean? Type?
like,
What do you mean?
yeah, well, no, I do mean he's better with money than notes, like in terms of
'cause
like.
he don't give you any. The bill comes, he goes toilet. No, I'm joking, Adam. You don't.
No, he doesn't. He's
You
got
don't.
he's got a different money. He's a better receiver of money, and he's better like with his money. He's just more in that sense. Like you've got a different money blueprint, and also just like your attachment style is slightly different as well. And I just think it's because I forget like Caroline's been your support. You're basically your carer, everything
And
from the age of 17.
Yeah. So it's true. So
It's
because
Caroline's fault.
well, no,
No, she's
no,
raised
no,
him
no. But this is
better
what,
than-
not raised me, but like I think because we met at such a young
Nurtured
age
you.
that we've basically gone right. I know what you want, and we've nurtured each other, I suppose.
Yeah.
But you're probably right.
And then basically Lucy, and you like the fact that Lucy doesn't give you the affection
get
stuff
off on it in a
because
way.
no disrespect to our mum, and I love our mum, but she wasn't the most nurturing. So like we find familiarity in the
Yeah.
fact that we have to work hard for it.
Yeah, yeah,
And if Lucy gave you so much love, you'd be put off. You'd be
Yeah.
gone.
Suppose so, but it is a bit like, just give me a little bit of an head stroke.
yeah. So what else is on your list then, Ryan? Apart from Lucy not giving you affection.
Yeah, but what about honking?
What do you mean,
Honking.
honking?
Honking, you
Is that
know.
another word for.
So I like it when Lucy
Honking.
gets
Just gonna have a quick
validation.
honk. Go on,
I
sorry.
picked her up from the. I picked her up from.
Wait, is that what you call it, right?
honking.
Honking.
Honking means honking.
Does it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That's a
Honking, beeping the horn, honk honk.
Oh!
Wait, no one calls it honking in the UK.
No.
Where are you in America?
Give
yeah.
her a honk.
Honking. Wait.
Hey?
Honking.
Is it a honk? Honky honky.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Right.
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, when someone beeps at you.
Yeah, I said to Lucy, I said, does anyone ever wolf whistle you or honk you in the street? She went,
Yeah, Scott all the time going.
yeah. She says no, and then she came back one day. She said, "Oh, Ryan, I got honked 4 times on the way home." Went, "Get in, come on!"
Yeah.
And she went, "You're weird." I said, "But it's just nice, like at least you find people like builders and all that might find you attractive. It's cool. I like it."
Yeah.
But then I thought about it after a bit, and I was like, no one ever does that to me. And I was talking about it on the plane, and then this group of girls started going, Jason. I went to Lucy. I went, still got it, baby.
That's not quite the same, though, is it?
All right. Well, that's my version,
honking
anyway.
at you, right?
No, that's just a fan.
Yeah, this is a fun.
Yeah, but it felt good.
Wait, so Lucy got honked at 4 times
Yeah,
in one
4
day?
times. No,
Wow.
the third. No, sorry. No, the 4th time was me, and she turned around. She was so disappointed.
That's good though.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what, actually? I was speaking to Lucy the other day.
Really?
Every,
Oh, well
yeah,
done. What
literally,
about?
I ended up ringing her for like 2 minutes to ask for some of your bank details because I couldn't get hold of you. And then
Random.
next minute, she ends up being on the phone to me for 30 minutes. We've got
Shut up.
Yeah, we've got this weird little connection.
Are you joking?
No, we have.
Right.
We have. We've got a
The
connection.
listeners are right, you know.
I'm only joking. You know what? I do apologise to the listeners because you don't understand the dynamics. It's not like that, guys. But anyway, no. So she said to me,
They
she
are
went,
quite alike, though.
She went-
It's so weird.
yeah,
They
me
look
and Lu-
well together as well.
all
No.
right, then. They do,
Yeah, no, me and Lucy are too alike, like in terms of like, do you know what I mean? We're very similar in our personality. We're very driven. And do you know what I mean? It's kind of like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? That's when we talk, we connect on that level, but it's not
just
another
back
way.
off.
Yeah.
Caroline, no.
Oh, God.
No, but no, Lucy was like, she said to me, oh, I think you need to get Roman round for a sleepover
Ah!
to show him that you've got more than just seeds. Can I just say, guys, right? That whole episode of me just having seeds in my house, which is pretty accurate to be fair, because I went back home and I looked and I was like, yeah, you're right. I went to a meeting the other day for the social PR, right? A big meeting. And no word of lie, as I arrived into the meeting, the client came out with loads of seeds and rice cakes.
Are
for
you
me.
joking?
Yeah, to say, and basically all started laughing. That episode's gone so viral, and Roman's video of him basically, oh, he was so cute, bless him.
He's
when he said to you, you were obviously, I know Ryan. This is what Ryan does, by the way, because he talks to his kids about me in such a way that when they come through, like Scarlett basically just talks to me. It's like Ryan talking.
Yeah.
And then Roman just basically is like, do you see the way he said? He went, and seeds.
Yeah.
It's just basically replicating what Ryan said.
It's his face expressions that go with it.
Yeah,
He's
it's so good.
What's
That's
anything there? So it was nothing, Daddy. He was just like.
That's what I love about kids. Are just so honest as well, man.
It was just like nothing. And but anyway, I got hammered for that.
We got hammered though for that as well. Apparently.
Yeah, we got for picking on him.
Yeah, for taking the mick out
No.
of Scott and his seeds.
Honestly, guys, I think like a lot of people I think get on the defensive about me being single, being like on my own and all that kind of stuff. Like, but I think I just want to reassure everybody. I'm in such a good place, right? If anything, I feel sorry for these two. Like, please, I allow this banter for anyone who's listening to the podcast. So please don't feel sorry for me. I am so strong in my centre.
Yeah,
and
we
my-
know it's Scott.
and
It's what
my-
you keep talking
and my
about.
true self. But no, it is just banter though, and I like it because even like the sobriety stuff and all that, like I think like it just shows like you don't have to take these things too seriously.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because we did that clip of you guys taking a piss out of me being sober 3 years. But the reason why we do it though is because to show that obviously I know it's a deep thing for a lot of people, but at the same time it's like we don't want to take life too seriously,
Yeah.
and we want to make these topics easy to talk about.
Yeah. And it's nice to like laugh at yourself now and then, isn't it?
Talking of coming at people, I've heard you and Caroline had a little argument.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Yeah.
This is a rarity, isn't it?
Yeah, what was it about?
Ryan loves.
Talk to me, man.
Ryan actually loves it when.
Ryan gets off on me and Gaz
Come
Come
arguing.
into the dark
Before we
side.
go into this, it is a bit weird that Adam and you and Caroline and Ryan and Lucy must have like this weird, like it's like a couple's rivalry. No, like-
rivalry.
Yeah, of like who's the most content
No,
couple.
it's not. It's not.
Wait,
I
no.
definitely. We all know the answer to
Yeah.
that, mate.
Yeah, yeah, but do couples have that though? Where they just want to like feel happy. Like it's almost like, like I've not been in a
No.
relationship that long.
No, what's good is though, like obviously, Caroline and Lucy are very close, so we're all connected in a weird, funny way. Like me and Adam will talk, Caroline and Lucy will talk.
Can they talk about us?
Yeah, all the time.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, all the time. I know a lot about you.
I hate to break it to you. I know a lot about you.
I
as
know,
well.
baby.
Honk honk.
Woo woo. Well, like we're that close. It happens, and we talk. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
just that's just families, and that's just
Yeah,
how
I
it
actually
works.
talked to you about this argument as well.
Yeah, I
actually.
know.
Go on,
It's,
what's
Because
Yeah.
I know that you just get off on it. And
no,
it's
I
like-
don't get off on
You
it.
do, mate. You
I
do.
don't- I
When
don't
I'm in
get off on it.
turmoil and I'm going through some shit.
I was there, but you know what I do? I tried to play devil's advocate, and
Yeah, I know you do.
you know, I like to look after Caroline a little
yeah,
bit.
I know.
Yeah,
it pisses
it's-
me off because when you're like in a bit of a predicament with your missus or what,
I hate when someone.
and
does
then
that.
someone takes their side.
Oh God.
You're like, what are you doing?
I've started.
You've got to play devil's advocate.
no, you
No,
don't.
I don't
you
want-
support me.
Do you want me just to say that and just be there for you?
Yeah, well, yes, you're my brother.
All right, I'll lie to you then.
I've started cutting off people. I used to ring some of my best mates, and I ring them, and they'd always end up taking the side of, let's say,
It's
a
not a
girl.
side,
Yeah.
though, is
Of a-
it?
no,
It is.
you take the side of a girl that he didn't even know, and he went, yeah, but you are hard work though, aren't you? But yeah, so basically, Ryan is that guy
Yeah,
when he's meant to be your guy.
exactly. Like,
Who
I'll
takes
ring
this-
him for advice on like.
I think you go to somebody who says it as it is, though, right? You don't want someone that's going to be like, yeah, I'm just a lad, I'm going to take your side. We're just cool with it. And I'll listen. I've got an opinion, and I
pissing me
like
off.
but
You're
I
actually
like to
pissing
back
me
you.
Oh, you-
but I
you
also
are.
like to see both sides of things. I think that's a fair. You don't want to go.
All right,
to
we'll
someone-
agree to disagree.
All right.
We'll agree to disagree. But
But I
every
don't
time you
disagree
call
with
me,
you,
you
though.
go,
Oh my God.
I don't go.
Oi.
Well, yeah, I think Lucy's
do, you
right.
definitely do.
No,
Can
I
you,
don't.
Adam, can you imagine Ryan ringing us for advice
Yeah.
and us ever saying to him, yeah, but bro, man, you are a little bit much.
Yeah.
Or
But
bro,
I don't say
would
that.
never
yeah, you
happen.
do.
It would
I-
never
yeah, you
happen.
I don't say
I'd
that.
never go, well, Lucy's
Yeah,
right.
Oh my God.
No,
You went, well, yeah, Kaz is right. Like, I was like, anyway.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
it's
going-
so true.
it's
Can
so
we just
true.
put a line? I just realised Ryan does. Can you imagine Ryan ringing us for advice and go, yeah, I've been. And also, even if we thought it, turn around going, yeah, but bro, you know what I mean? You are a little bit much, and maybe you need to just calm down. We're just like, bro, man, it's like you got to be the man, man. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we're back here because brotherhood,
Yes.
brotherhood.
Don't you forget it.
But anyway, go on. What did you argue about?
So what did we argue? I mean, looking back now, it's quite.
Oh God. God.
Kaz told me not to talk about it on the podcast as well.
Did she?
I was like, I'm going to talk about it. So and it's mostly down to Christina as well. Actually,
Go on.
it's Christina's fault that we had this argument.
Okay.
So so I'm trying to sleep at night. So I like to put on a pod. I like to put on a podcast. I'm gonna cringe. No, I like to put on a podcast to go to sleep, and I like put on Stephen Bartlett podcast.
That's weird.
What?
She listens to a podcast before.
Yeah, I like something on, whether it's like the TV or a podcast. So I'll listen to the Stephen Bartlett podcast, and bearing in mind he's talking about S&P 500s and investments and all this.
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what I mean. So you're going right. So
That's
you're going.
why I can't sleep.
Yeah.
I figured that out.
Yeah.
Because I'm going, right, well, I need to do this. I need to do that.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God, I was about
I'm like,
to
my
say-
life is so shit. Why have I not invested? I shouldn't buy. I should rent. Shit.
I was about to say, like, the last thing I do is listen to something motivating like that before bed.
Yeah.
Adam goes to bed.
Yeah.
How I wake up.
Yeah, yeah. It's so true.
Oh my
It
God.
just suddenly dawned on me. Like, I'm like, anyway. So I'm listening to the Stephen Bartlett podcast.
You're so fucked up.
I can't sleep. And Kaz just sleeps for anything. She's like flat out. She's been asleep for hours, and the podcast finishes, and then I try and get some sleep, and then Kaz wakes up and she's like, "Oh, I need something on. I need to listen to something." I'm like, "Oh, well, you put something on," and she's like, "Well, I can't. You won't like my podcast." I'm like, "Just put it on, darling. I'm not asked." So she puts on this podcast, and then 2 minutes in, she's flat out. She's fast asleep. And I'm just like closing my eyes, trying to get to sleep. And then all I hear is, "I will never marry a guy with a small dick." I'm like, you know when Tyson Fury like got knocked out in that fight and he came back alive? That's what I was like. Honestly, I was fully tuned in now. I was like, what is this podcast? Anyway, it's Nip Tuck podcast. If you haven't seen it, I mean, it was just this episode which I'm talking about.
I've been on Nip Tuck.
I know you have. So this is the
It's a
reason.
mint podcast.
This is the reason why she put it on, and I have listened to other episodes, and it's a really good podcast. But this episode, it just. I don't know whether it's my insecurities or whatnot, but they were basically just slagging off guys with little dicks. It is true. It is true. It's very true. And I was just
What were
like,
they saying?
they were just saying like just about.
Look at me all intrigued. Like.
I know, yeah.
What were they saying?
I love it though, and they're talking about like does size matter? And Christina's like, well, no, not really. I was like, go on, Christina. But it just took me back because
Wait a second. I thought girls said that size doesn't matter.
size doesn't matter.
No, that's what they've always like. That's been the slogan.
I think that's a myth.
I think it is a myth.
I think they say that to make us feel better.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. So wait a second. So why did this cause you so many problems?
Because I was just a little bit taken back, right? Right, but bearing in mind as well that, you know, she said that I wouldn't like the podcast. So I was like, put it on anyway. And I was just a bit taken about the fact that she would listen to a podcast like this in the first place. And bearing in mind, the title of this podcast was called Small Dick Etiquette, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Mate, so I was like, bearing in mind, I had a shit day as well. And like, I think this just piled on top of me. I was thinking, and then she's fast asleep, right? And I'm listening to this podcast. She's fast asleep thinking, and I'm thinking, who is my wife? Like, I didn't know that she would like listen to a podcast like this. And I was like, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But don't do it in front of me. Do you know what I mean? Why?
Not every podcast is like that.
Not every podcast is like that. Oh, here we go.
Right. So
She's also a producer.
Just
on
so
this
you know,
podcast.
Christina produces Nip Tuck podcast.
Yeah.
And
Go on then.
this one as well, so they're
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah.
But
Go
not
on.
every podcast is smutty.
No.
I know that, and I did listen to the
And
other
we talk
podcast.
about we talk about empowering women.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I know you do. And
What, and belittling us with small cocks?
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, thanks, Christina.
No.
No, and it was literally only the first 5-10 minutes of this podcast.
And
Can I
you
just
just,
say-
you just looked under the
No.
quilt and went,
Yeah, then I started, because I just want to stick up for like the small dick
Right.
community.
Let me.
Because there is a small dick community out there. I'm in it.
yeah, you created it.
why have I got an image of Adam with like a load of guys with like banners going, "We've got right."
Size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter.
We've got right.
We've got right. Oh, brilliant.
I am so confused why this causes you so many problems. Adam, right, you know what it is? Again, Adam's like a giant baby. Right, you don't want to know what women talk like. I got a glimpse, right, when I was in Love Island, All Stars. When you walked past the girls' changing rooms, Me and the lads used to stop and listen, right? You have... No, the girls' changing rooms. You'd walk past. Their conversations, I have never heard anything like it in my life. And it was a window into what girls talk about. And all Nip Tuck podcast is a window into girl chat. Yeah, and the fact that you have been so sheltered.
That's what I mean. It's just an insight into that world.
Yeah.
I don't think my missus talks like that, though.
Trust me, she does.
I
hope she doesn't anyway.
I do.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But like Caroline, she's not like that. You know what I mean?
She is.
She's not,
they all talk like that.
And I had this big conversation with her, and I think it was just a big misunderstanding. She didn't click on that. The only reason she listened to that podcast is because you've been on it. Christina's
it's a great podcast,
It is a great podcast. Don't get me wrong. It really is. I'm not slagging it off. But it was the fact, it was just the fact that she saw, in my head, I'm thinking, right, I can't sleep, I've had a bit of a shit day, and she's chose to put on small dick etiquette, right? So she didn't understand either, because I had to bring it up, because she didn't know, because she'd fallen asleep at this point. She didn't know what the podcast was about.
She didn't know you had a small dick?
Well, she doesn't know. She's only really seen mine.
Oh, yeah?
So she doesn't know, or has she? And Daddy Welbeck's.
I'm glad you said it. So you felt like it was almost like an attack to haunt you when you sleep?
No, it wasn't an attack. It was more of the fact, I was like, I got an insight into what Caroline listens to. And I was like, I didn't expect you to listen to this podcast.
She turned over and went, sleep tight, Adam.
Yeah. Try and sleep now, motherfucker.
You tiny dick motherfucker.
Yeah, didn't do the dishwasher, have this.
Well, this is what I mean, that I had to bring it up. And she was like, what? You think you've got a tiny dick? I was like, no, that's not my point. I was just like...
We have rights.
But she didn't even see the title. She didn't even see anything else. She just saw the description of it, saw Molly May, and then just put it on to fall asleep to. That was it, in her defense. But I was just a little bit like...
No, honestly, I've literally seen another side to girl chat after being in that villa. It's mad.
Well, you must see it at work all the time.
No, because obviously it's office chat. They won't talk like that. But obviously, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not going to talk like that in front of me, are they? But
do they talk like that? Or when... Wow.
Yeah, girls.
You do. I don't know, man. I think Kaz is different. I could be a little bit like...
Do you think girls go
deluded?
Do you think girls
deluded? Yeah.
Do you think girls go home after a date and then talk about to be fair, guys don't do this. So if we go on a date and we sleep with a girl, we don't come back and go, yeah, so we were doing this and we were doing that. We'll go, we slept together and this and that. Even we won't be, I had her over the thing and this and that. Do you think girls go home and go, oh my God, the way he moved his arse and the way he's the rocket. Do you know what I mean? Do you think girls talk like that?
Christine,
oh my God, I've got so many bad reviews.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Shut up.
I've heard
You've
Christina
heard?
says.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Nice.
You're lying.
Even if you heard
She's not lying.
Nice, brilliant.
Oh my God. I'm dying.
I've just been told by Christina I've had some bad reviews.
Oh, funny.
No, I know. I must be all right because...
I must be all right.
I must be all right because it's never been the end of a relationship. Do you know what I mean? Girls talk, Adam. They really do talk. Do you think Lucy and Caroline talk about you two in bed? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Don't.
Do you think Lucy and Caroline are comparing notes?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Ryan's got a little dick. So is Adam.
And then Lucy's like, but Scott though. He's a big fucker.
Maybe everyone is right. Ryan and Adam are twins.
Do you think they compare notes though?
No.
I would die.
I'd die.
Do you think they would?
No, Caroline's not like that. Caroline's a princess.
Yeah.
Cars? No, she's not.
To be fair though, you two don't talk each about them two. So, but honestly, girls are worse, man. Honestly, they really are.
Don't say that.
Adam, I'm so glad. Isn't it weird that Adam? This is what I mean. He's like a giant baby.
Will you stop calling me a baby?
No, it's weird.
I'm finding it quite offensive.
The fact that he actually woke up and was upset that Caroline was listening to a podcast,
Nah, but this is what I mean. It was
an insight into her world.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's because you've been so in your own world for so many years, and now you finally.
Oh, fuck off, Scott.
No, it is.
I just just said that it was an escapism for Caroline. It's not her.
No, but she doesn't listen to the podcast. This is what I'm saying. She doesn't.
Yeah,
She's
she
not
does,
like
mate.
that.
She does.
She's not.
Well, listen, it's a great podcast, the Nips Up
There was
podcast.
another one saying, "Is it okay if my husband's got love handles?"
But do you know why? Do you know what? It's so good though, right? And what'd she say?
I was thinking what?
No, but I just feel like
Does it matter if my husband's tits are bigger than mine?
I just think it's an escapism for Caroline. It's not her world. It's like a nice place to go. It's, do you know what I mean? It's like watching, 50 Shades of Grey.
Honestly though, I did that podcast with a Nipped Up girl. It's so interesting because them girls don't hold back, and it's so interesting getting a girl's perspective and stuff. And I love it when I spend time sometimes with the social PR girls, but obviously we can't go to a certain level because obviously I'm the boss and everything else. But it's so interesting when you get a girl's opinion on perspective and something, because we live in our own world, those guys, and they've got a totally different perspective.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to know that small dicks really are a nightmare. But anyway, on that note, I think that's been a good episode.
We've covered some ground on this episode.
All right,
But we know the title of this podcast, don't we?
Yeah.
Small dicks.
Well, we're going to call the first part of this episode "Learning as I Go," and then the second half, the small dick community.
And you can sign up now.
Or wherever you get your small cocks from.
Wow!
Right, can we
That's
go
good.
now?
Oh, this is amazing. Everybody now is just every time they see you on stage, they're going to be saying, "He's got a small cock." But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for listening.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed. Bit of a different vibe. And make sure you
Like, subscribe.
subscribe, follow. We've got Thomas Fam on Instagram and on TikTok. We are everywhere. So
Everywhere.
please continue to share, get behind us. We love you all. And we'll be back next week.
You imagine, though, they just can't stand the Thomas brothers to see us on all these platforms thinking, piss off.
Yeah.
Oh, they love us. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.